August 6, 2025, Town of St. John, Board of Zoning Appeals meeting. Can everyone stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Hi, Ashley. This is Matisha with Tropical. Are you with the city or town of St. John?
Liberty and justice for all. All right, roll call.
Rudy Bambic,
Present.
John Gill is absent, Drago Popovich is absent, Nico Vlahos,
Present.
Chris Griesbaum,
Present.
Adam Decker,
Present.
Bill Manasopoulos is absent, Ashley Abernathy present.
All right, we'll move on to item 4, which is meeting minutes from June 4th.
The minutes have been distributed. If the board has no corrections or alterations, then it would be the board's determination to act on them.
Motion approved.
I have a motion to approve June 4th meetings. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Everyone in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes 3-0. Okay, we'll move on to public hearings. Item A, 2025-12, DeGraw, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Developmental variance request from STJMC 24-461 for the ability to construct a 369 square foot accessory structure located at 9295 Chestnut Cove. Tracy and Scott DeGraw are the owners and applicant.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman and members of the people.
There we go. My name is Jim Weezer. I'm an attorney in Cherville with offices at 429 West Lincoln Highway, and I'm here tonight to represent Scott and Tracy. DeGrawi is actually the correct pronunciation. I know that because they were my neighbors in Cherville for 14 years, and it took me that long to realize how their last name was really pronounced. So, and I'm here tonight to represent them relative to the request for the variance, and I'll try to make it. The packet that you have in front of you is very complete, and it indicates the property and the layout of the property and where all of the relevant locations are, particularly in reference to the structure that the accessory structure they intend to build, which is larger than permitted. Oh, you know, that reminds me, I think just to make sure that the agenda, we don't have any the agenda shows it, I don't have my glasses on, but the agenda shows the request to be a 369 square foot accessory. It's actually 396.
That's correct. It was advertised correctly. My error on a typo in the agenda.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
So-
it was advertised correctly at 396 square feet.
Okay, thanks. So you have it, you have that in your petition, and I can try to boil it down quickly for you. When they when they first decided and determined that they were going to put the pool in, because I think, was it December you guys moved?
Yes, December.
That's what I thought. So they moved in December. They've had a plan for some time about having a swimming pool there. And they had discussions with some representatives from the HOA. When they showed the HOA their original plans in March, the HOA said, "Oh, well, the one thing you've got to do is our architectural requirements are that you have to make the architecture. The architecture has to be consistent with and compatible with the architecture of the main structure." And they had proposed an aluminum structure as an accessory building. The main structure is wood. They changed their plan, modified their plan, as you can see, and it's going to be now wood, and it is perfectly compatible with the house. And they resolved that issue. However, since it's larger than your zoning ordinance permits, the 250 square feet, they're here tonight to seek a variance for that additional square footage so that so that they're able to put in the structure that they had designed and laid out and had incorporated into their whole landscape plan, so that it would all fit together and fit together logically, and especially in the need for storage. They definitely are in need of storage, especially as it relates to items used in conjunction to the swimming pool. So our representation to you this evening, and both Scott and Tracy are here to answer any technical questions or that I'm not privy to or aware of or qualified to answer. They'll answer any questions that you have, but essentially, they're we believe that they meet the criteria of the state statute, the three criteria they have to meet for the granting of a developmental variance, and it certainly isn't going to have any negative impact on the adjoining property owners or on the community at large, or any diminution in value of property. It appears to me, although I'll wait till you call it, it appears that there's nobody here from either the neighborhood or the public that has any opposition to this, and we're not aware of any. So at this time, I'd open it up for questions, or you may open the public hearing, however you do that. But at the appropriate time, we're willing to, and we'll answer any questions that you may have regarding the request for the variance.
It's pretty cut and dry. I don't have any questions.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
No.
Okay,
We can
so-
open it up to public comment
Okay,
at this time.
sure.
No remonstrance letters on anything?
No remonstrance letters received.
All right.
Okay.
This time, we'll open up to public comment. And looks like we'll close public comment. You guys have any other questions?
No. I mean, I'll approve. I'd like to file a motion to approve.
Second?
I have a motion and a second.
Mr. Chair, I think when a motion is made for a variance, it would be appropriate for the movant to read and
Facts
make
and
the
findings.
the findings of fact
Right.
that are required for the approval of this developmental variance.
John cut me off before I had it.
Thank you.
Motion to approve. Approval will not be injurious to public health, safety, morals, comfort, or general welfare of the community. The use and the value of the area adjacent to the property included in the variance will not be affected in a substantially adverse manner. That the strict application of the terms of the zoning ordinance will result in practical difficulties in the use of the property.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
A motion and a second. Everyone in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes 3-0.
Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll move on to item B. 2025-13 Kickert, developmental variance request from STJMC 24-461 for the ability to construct a 280 square foot accessory structure located at 10117 Delmar Street. John and Diane Kickert are the owner applicant.
This is John, and we're just here to get approval on the shed. We have no shed right now, and all of our surrounding neighbors have a shed. We are asking for something a little bit bigger than what is the standard. Our garage is only a two-car garage. My husband has a John Deere and a motorcycle and a bunch of other stuff that we kind of like to be able to put in the shed and alleviate what's in our garage. We know where we have to have it, we know the footage that needs to be on the border of our property, and we're aware of that, and we'll comply with that. Yeah, I'm not sure if you want to ask.
I mean, the oversized, my neighbor put it down as a one-car garage, it's 15 by 17, so this one is not that much bigger than he has.
We're purchasing a lofted shed from Yoder, so I'm getting a nice shed, we're spending good money to get a nice shed. I have pictures of my home, we take care of our property, for all maintenance.
And I see you have a pool.
Yes.
Technically, you can have an accessory building with a 160 square foot shed, am I correct? With a pool,
So-
Ashley?
The way the ordinance is structured is that we allow for a total of 2 accessory structure sizes. The first can be a maximum of 160 square feet. Maximum altogether is 250 square feet, but it has to be separated between 2 buildings. It cannot be one. Having a pool doesn't create that ability to have that 160 in general. That's just the way the ordinance is set up. They're wanting to go 280, which is 30 feet above the maximum allowable, and they want it all under one building instead of
Yeah.
2 separate split up.
Which the ordinance is something I personally disagree with. I'd rather see one larger building than multiple buildings on a piece of property, so, yeah, I don't
And
have
this
an
is the
issue.
building that they're gonna be.
I don't
going
have
with.
any other questions. You guys have any questions? No. All right, well, at this time, we'll open up the public comment. And I think we're gonna close public comment. You guys got any questions for him? No?
Motion to approve. Approval will not be injurious to the public health, safety, morals, comfort, or general welfare of the community. The use and value of the area adjacent to the property included in the variance will not be affected in a substantially adverse manner. That the strict application of the terms of the zoning ordinance will result in practical difficulties in the use of the property.
I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Everyone in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes 3-0.
You may might as well. Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you. All right, we will move on to C, 2025-14, TFA signs. Developmental variance request from STJMC 24-555 to construct a second sign of 47.06 square feet to exceed the allowable amount of 50 square feet per unit on a multi-tenant building located at 10081 Wicker Avenue, unit number 12. Tropical Smoothie Cafe, DBA, St. John LLC owner. The First Ad Sign Incorporated is the applicant.
The applicant is joining us online via Google Meet. We have an Edward Jorban and a Matisha Mitchell with us.
Hello, my name is Edward Gibran. I'm one of the owners. I have a partner, Hani Haloon. First off, I want to thank you all for allowing us to be in your community. We really appreciate it. So what we're asking for, because this is an end cap and it faces the entrance off of Wicker, we're asking to put up a secondary sign so it can be seen from the drive as you go back to Anytime Fitness and some of the other facilities that are built around there. I'm not sure if anybody from TFA Signs is here, but I'm representing us as the owner of the Tropical Smoothie Cafe, and I have Matisha Mitchell with us as well. She will be operating. She's one of our district managers. She handles about 6 or 7 of our cafes currently open between Indiana and Illinois. So I'm just asking for an approval to put up a secondary sign. The sign will be very similar to the same size as the sign in the entrance.
So this is sign B. Altogether, they are looking for 3 signs. One's on the marquee that we already approved last year, which is allowable, but the ordinance allows for multi-unit buildings only for 50 square feet maximum. Between sign A and sign B, they exceed that maximum, so that's why they're here seeking for the variance for sign B, which, as you can see, would be on the end cap facing 101st Place next to Alsip. Just coming towards it, it kind of helps with kind of safety of traffic because, yeah. But both sign A and sign B are similar in size.
Yeah, I don't have any questions. This is pretty cut and dry.
It's a sign.
Yeah. Signs are advertisement. Advertising brings in business. No business means,
Yeah.
yeah.
Empty building.
Yeah, empty building. We don't want that. I All right, at this time, we don't have any other questions, so I'm going to open the floor to public comment. And empty floor, we're going to close it to public.
Now, file a motion to approve. Approval will not be injurious to public health, safety, morale, comfort, or general welfare of the community. The use and value of the area adjacent to the property included in the variance will not be affected in a substantially adverse manner. The strict application of the terms of the zoning ordinance will result in practical difficulties in the use of the property.
I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Everyone in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you very much, and we would love all of you to join us at our grand opening, which will be the weekend after Labor Day weekend.
Sounds
We
good.
will
Thank you.
definitely be there. Love to meet everybody. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, we're going to move on to D, 2025-15. Robert, developmental variance request from STJMC 24-461 for the ability to construct an accessory structure building to be located 0 feet from the east property line located at 11990 Huron Lake Road. Dale and Mary Robert are the owner applicant.
Good evening. Is this on?
It should be on.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay.
Dale, just state your name and your address.
Yes, Dale Roberts, 11990 Heron Lake Road. In St. John, obviously. I'm here to, I've been a resident in St. John for 22 years now. The old Mellon house there. My yard is, my wife has done the gardens and ferns and everything around the property. I have a dog kennel in another area. The only area that is sizable is that east side, next to the kennel, across from the kennel. I wish to put it up against a 6-foot fence, which is actually a little over 6 foot. The total overall height of the shed is just right at 8 foot. So you would barely not see it from the street. So that's what I'm looking for, to put it like a foot, within a foot to the fence. I was unaware of the variance, of the 5-foot rule on that property line. I do have other, no, that's about what I got. And I hope to get that so we can construct this building.
It looks like they don't have a utility easement down that side. Am I correct, Ashley?
No, their only utility easement is on the west side and the north side
Which is not
of the
an
lot.
issue then.
No, and they're well away from it.
Correct.
And then again, they're keeping spacing between their dog kennel and the shed, which in the event that public safety needs to get back there, I'd prefer having some type of spacing rather than limited spacing on two sides.
Jenny has 22 there. I don't have any further questions. Do you guys?
No.
No? All right, Dale, we're gonna open it to public comment and close it to public comment.
I follow a motion to approve. Approval will not be injurious to the public health, safety, morale, comfort, or general welfare of the community. The use and value of the area adjacent to the property included in the variance will not be affected in a substantially adverse manner. That the strict application of the terms of the zoning ordinance will result in practical difficulties in the use of the property.
I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Everyone in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes 3-0.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right, we will move to item number 6, new and old business.
I have nothing new or old to present at this time.
All right, obviously, we're not going to have any public comment. So at this time, I'm going to adjourn our August 6th meeting. Thank you, everyone.